So Nicole, can you give us an example of one of your favorite moments that maybe was an aha moment for you for your inner child work that you did?
So I had a lot of trauma growing up that I had to do a lot of reflection work, which I didn't label as such when I was growing up. And we did a plethora, not just inner child work. There's like toning, there's learning your third eye, opening it up, activating your heart chakras, all this stuff, energetic ethereal work. And while we were on the table, we opened up a um, young version of me, I believe around like 8 years old or 5 years old. And she was pissed. She was pissed. And it resonated so strongly. Like my body was shaking and I was crying, and I hate crying. I hate crying because it's been instilled in me since childhood to not cry. You got to suck up your emotions, push them deep down inside, and move forward. I'm a Navy brat. And as we peeled back that layer, um, I finally had a point where I had to not just say, I forgive my father for the crap that he put me through. I had to actually make peace with me. It wasn't a forgiveness for him. It was a forgiveness for me, for my younger self, for not being able to do anything. As a 5-year-old child, you're too tiny. My father was 6'2", 200 pounds, like could beat the crap out of anybody. And I was just, there's nothing I could do. It was out of my hands, out of control. And it was something that I needed to heal immensely. Now that was a lot of layers, but that was a huge point with that release. Yeah. And again, I don't like the emotional release, but it's necessary. It is very necessary, because you know what? The days that followed, it felt like huge burden off of my shoulders. And I was just like, oh, this is what it feels like to feel lighter, to feel like you don't, the world doesn't owe you anything, and you don't feel like you're a burden to society. And maybe I do have some self-esteem issues, but I'm working on them. And it makes you feel like a little pep in your step, and you're just like, okay, let's do the next one. And then you remember, hey, I gotta release again.